Hi and welcome to this MRTV live stream. In this show, we're going to talk about the HTC Vive Cosmos. Finally, next week HTC is going to spill all the beans and will let us know all the details about the headsets. And in this show, I'm going to answer the question, could the HTC Vive Cosmos actually be the king and rule all of the VR headsets that are out there? And all of this goodness is coming up. Hi and welcome to MRTV. My name is Sebastian Ang. If this is your first time here, if you're just as excited about VR and AR as me, then subscribe now and click on the bell button so don't miss anything. Yes, finally another live show. You haven't seen me live for quite a while, but I'm back here with a very exciting topic. We're going to talk about the HTC Vive Cosmos, the upcoming new consumer headset from HTC, because, well, you know, the Vive Pro was more of a prosumer headset. Very exciting. But this one, the HTC Vive Cosmos, is going to be made for us. So in this show, we're going to talk about it and we're going to find out, well, if it's actually any good and how it compares to the other headsets that are on the market right now and that will be on the market. Yep. If you love this channel and if you want to support it, of course, I'd be very glad about any super chat. And of course, you can also send over the funds over Tippy Stream. The link is in the description below. And actually, from each dollar that you send and donate, I can keep more if you donate via Tippy Stream. But now, first of all, hi. Good to see you there. VR Yata PL. Good to see you, man. And good to see you all here. I know this is kind of a spontaneous live stream, so I didn't tell you guys about it. But we already have like 37 people here. Not bad for a super spontaneous live show. Anyways, great to have you here, and let's directly start. All right, why this live show? Because yesterday HTC Vive has actually tweeted something interesting. HTC has tweeted this here. Finally, they talked about the Vive Cosmos. So, HTC Vive, we are unlocking the story of the HTC Vive Cosmos and have so much to share. Finally. Stay tuned to our social media next week for the story of Cosmos, with the availability and release date information coming soon. All right, so finally next week we're going to hear about the Vive Cosmos. So for all of you who don't know, at CES this year in January, HTC has given a press conference, a really bad press conference where they kind of teased the device but didn't give us any kind of details. And then after that, nothing. Radio silence. They simply let all the other players come out first, and I have the feeling that at this moment in time, actually, all of us VR enthusiasts that are watching this stream right now or who are going to watch this video later have already spent their bucks either on the Quest or on the Rift S or on the Index or on the Reverb. Right? So probably we've all already spent our bucks, all our VR bucks. So I have the feeling that the HTC Vive Cosmos is a bit late to the game. What do you guys think? Do you agree with this assessment? So I'm going to talk about this in the stream later, why I personally think it's kind of not understandable why they come out with all this information so late after we, the VR community, after we have all spent our bucks already, right? So, well, we can think about that later. Anyways, late to the party, but well, you know, the cool guys, they kind of come late to the party. And now let's talk about the question in the title of this live stream. Could this be the VR headset to rule them all? And my surprising answer is Yes. Actually, yes. Actually, the HP Reverb could be a monster of a headset. And let me go through the specs, the one that we know, and the ones that actually we can somehow guess, and compare them with the competition to tell you guys why I actually truly believe that HTC could celebrate their comeback for the consumer section, and why the HTC Vive Cosmos could be the VR headset to rule them all. All right, so let me go through that. Let me go through that one by one so that you can understand why I say so. Let's start with the displays. Let's start with the displays of the Vive Cosmos and then compare them against the competition. So let's have a look at the HTC Vive Cosmos product page when they talk about their graphics and their displays. So you can see now, okay, you can see now what I see. All right. So they say crystal clear graphics, introducing our sharpest screens yet. The new pixel packed displays with minimal screen door effect delivers crystal clear graphics, bringing every detail in VR alive. Real RGB displays, minimal screen door effect. All right. So what they say here, they are going to deliver the sharpest display that they've ever delivered. So, which means we should see a step up from their Vive Pro. And as you know, the Vive Pro had a resolution of 1600 times 1440 pixels per eye. Now, the next step would definitely be 2 times 2K per eye. So exactly the same display that's also in the HP Reverb that I have here, right? So most probably we're going to see exactly the same display in the Vive Cosmos. And another indicator for this is that they say real RGB displays. So real RGB displays, it means RGB stripe matrix displays. So 3 subpixels per pixel, which is another indicator that this should be an LCD display. Because for OLED displays, normally they are not RGB stripe, but pentile. So this is another indicator that we have a high resolution LCD display, which is a high resolution than the 1600 times 1440 pixel that the Vive Pro uses. So that's why we could actually believe that we're going to look at the same display that's in the HP Reverb. And as you know, the screen that's in the HP Reverb is really, really good. It's really nice. It's super clear, and it's very close to photorealism. So I think we can say it's going to be a 2K times 2K LCD display, the same display that's in the HP Reverb. And if that is the case, then this headset looks better in VR than the Rift S, the Quest, and also the Index. Well, I personally haven't seen the Index. I haven't seen the Index myself, so I cannot be sure. But if you look at the resolution of the Index, and if you see that this resolution is kind of pumped out over like 130 degrees FOV, then I can be kind of sure that the clarity of the Vive Cosmos will be better than the Index, and I can for sure say that is going to be better than the Rift S, the Quest, and also the Pimax headsets. So, win for the Vive Cosmos. The first point on the scoreboard why the HTC Vive Cosmos could rule them all, right? Better displays than all of them. Then let's go to the next point here. So at the moment I can't really look at all the questions. I'm going to go through my rant the MRTV rant, and then afterwards I'm going to go more into detail talking with you. So now let me go through the points one by one. Yeah, so probably best display. All right. So same display like the HP Reverb, right? Same display like the HP Reverb, but better than the HP Reverb because the HP Reverb does have problems. The HP Reverb has some problems. The HP Reverb has the problem that it only has the Windows Mixed Reality controller tracking, right? And we know that the Windows Mixed Reality controller tracking only tracks with those two cameras. And then if you go up, or if you go out of the line of sight of these two cameras, you will lose tracking. The HTC Vive Cosmos has 4 cameras. So just like the Quest, it still will not be perfect, but I can be sure, I can tell you right now that the tracking of the Vive Cosmos is going to be better than the tracking of the HP Reverb. Also, so this is a big point. This is going to be a big point. It has 4 camera inside-out tracking, which also makes it more accessible than the Index. For the Index, you will need to set up the base stations, at least 2 base stations of Lighthouse, but with the HTC Vive Cosmos, just like the Reverb and the Rift S, you will simply be able to bring it anywhere, and if you have a laptop, and play it anywhere without having to set up base stations. So that is a big plus as compared to the Index. And yeah, as compared to the Reverb, it's going to be much better because it has 4 cameras. So already better than the Reverb. Now, also, another huge improvement as compared to the Reverb and the Rift S, and the Rift S has even 5 cameras, so even better, but another improvement as compared to the Reverb and the Rift S is that the Vive Cosmos is going to come with a manual IPD adjustment. Wow, manual IPD adjustment is huge. Manual IPD adjustment is just such a huge factor for all the people who don't have the perfect IPD, interpupillary distance. Like for me, I'm one of those lucky guys that truly has the normal IPD of 64 millimeters. But for all the people who have a huge IPD, over 70, 71, 72, and so on, they don't have fun with the HP Reverb. They don't have a great time with the Rift S. For all the people who have a small IPD of, for example, 55 millimeters, you will not have a great time with the Rift S. You will not have a great time with the Reverb, but you will have a great time with the Vive Cosmos. So another few points on the scoreboard why the HTC Vive Cosmos could rule them all. Wow, that's quite amazing actually, right? If you think about it. So at the moment, it's totally blowing away all the other headsets here, which is quite surprising. Which is really quite surprising. Wow. So, IPD adjustment, manual IPD adjustment. Don't see it here with the Reverb. You don't see it with the Rift S. You do see it with the Index though, and that's definitely a great part for the Index. I'm sure that the Index is going to be an amazing headset as well. And I'm very, very much looking forward to show you the Index here on the channel. And I'm very much looking forward to compare the Index with all the other headsets because, well, you know, MRTV is very, very good. And I have all the headsets, each and every headset. I'm going to make fair comparisons because, well, this is an honest and unbiased channel, which is the best. Well, anyways, let's talk about some other things. So yeah, manual IPD adjustment is a huge, huge win as compared to Rift S and as compared to the Reverb. All right. So what else do we have? let's talk about audio. Let's talk about audio. So here it is. You have headphones now. So in the first pictures that you saw from the Vive Cosmos, it didn't have headphones, but they already said they're going to have headphones like the one that you can clip on. And now in the picture that they have tweeted, very clearly they put the headphones, right? Also here, headphones when you go there. And I believe it's going to directly come with headphones, simply because they've seen, oh, Rift S kind of dropped the ball here in terms of audio, right? With the Rift S, we have so many problems with the audio. It doesn't really sound great, and people are not really happy about the audio solution of the Rift S. So, well, now that they waited so long, they're directly coming out with headphones. And these headphones, they kind of look like the ones that come with the deluxe audio strap. It would make so much sense. So I believe, even though I haven't listened to those phones yet, it's going to be better than the audio solution of the Rift S. And I think it's not really so tough to believe that, right? That actually the audio solution is going to be better here for the Vive Cosmos. So, well, another win here for the Vive Cosmos as compared to the Rift S. And yeah, well, compared to the Quest, right? It also has this flimsy audio solution where the audio is just piped through to your ear and you don't really have good basses and so on and so forth. And as what the quality is concerned, it also does look a bit better than what we have here on the HP Reverb, right? It doesn't look so high quality. Those headphones are actually good, and I like that you can put them out like this, but just from the looks of it, the headphones of the Vive Cosmos do look better. So another win here for the Vive Cosmos. Well, I can only tell you once I have tried the Vive Cosmos, right? But I have not tried the Vive Cosmos yet, and I also haven't tried the Valve Index, and I have only heard good things about the Valve Index audio solution. So I cannot really tell you if this is going to be a win for the Vive Cosmos or if probably the Valve Index is going to be better. I will try them all, and very important, I'll give you a fair and unbiased conclusion once I have all the devices here. But in this show, well, we're simply going to look at why this could be the VR headset to rule them all, right? So definitely we have a headset here that has a better audio solution than the Rift S for sure. All right. So we have lots of points now, right? Where actually the Vive Cosmos shows that this actually really could be the VR headset to rule them all. Now let's come to another very interesting point here. So for sure this will be able to connect with with Viveport Infinity, right? The Viveport store where they have this actually now quite interesting business model where you pay a certain amount. I think is it like $10 per month or a bit more, and you can play as many of the VR games that they have in their 600 game portfolio. So pretty amazing, pretty good deal. And even I say that, even though before I treated Viveport like as if it was full of illnesses. Can I say like this? Probably no. But I never touched it. But actually, with Viveport Infinity, it is pretty amazing. This kind of offer that they have, and I'm pretty sure that you will also be able to access Steam VR. If you could not access Steam VR, they would shoot themselves in the foot, and I don't think they will do that. Well, with HTC though, you never know, but I am quite sure. I'm quite sure that that this is going to happen, that you will be able to access all of your Steam VR games. Anyways, now what I want to talk about is that actually the Vive Cosmos is the only headset that is going to be very, very future-proof in terms of how we consume our content. And that is now really very super exciting. So the HTC Vive Cosmos, next to being able to connect to your computer via cable, something that we also do with the Rift S and the Index, other than those devices, you will also be able to connect the Vive Cosmos to your 5G smartphone. So I understand at this moment in time we don't have a 5G smartphone, but it's going to happen in 2019 and in 2020 for sure, that you and me will be able to connect our 5G smartphone that we most probably have at that time to the Vive Cosmos and get our content, fresh content, through a 5G connection wherever we are. So that might be that actually Viveport Infinity might be the first service that will enable cloud gaming via 5G on the Vive Cosmos. What does it mean? You do not need a strong gaming PC anymore. No, you do not need to buy the fastest RTX 2080 Ti. Viveport is going to have their own servers. They're going to render the game for you, and they're going to send the rendered game to you, streaming it on your Vive Cosmos via your 5G connection. And think about that. Then you pay that $10 or probably a bit more for that special service, and wherever you are, you can play Skyrim. You can play all these games in amazing quality, and you do not need a gaming PC. And that is the only headset which has this ability already built in. None of the others have it. Not the Valve Index, not the Reverb, not the Rift S, none of them. Only the Vive Cosmos has this ability that you can connect it to a smartphone, to a 5G smartphone, and have it like stream games to you in the future. So this is the most future-proof headset that is out there, and that is like a big point why actually the Vive Cosmos could be the VR headset to rule them all. Yeah, so this is pretty wild, right? I mean, actually, if you really think about this, this could be quite a wild comeback for HTC. But now we come to the but. And that is the MRTV difference, not shilling for just one company, but instead telling you about the pros and cons of those headsets and of those companies. So let's get to the big buts. What are the big buts? Can HTC still screw themselves? Yes. The probability that HTC can still screw this up are kind of high. And what are those problems that could come up? I think the one big, huge problem how HTC could still screw this up is price. Do you guys agree with me? do you guys agree with me? And do you also believe that HTC can still screw themselves with a too high price? Please say yes in the comment section, in the live chat section, if you also believe that HTC can still screw themselves with a too high price. Please say yes in the comment section. Okay, it's an overwhelming yes. So yes, right? There's one no though. Olivier Todt. Why do you think HTC is not going to screw themselves? Well, actually, you know what? I'm wondering why. Why, oh why, did it take so long for Vive to come out with their information? Well, until now, until this moment in time, they have not come out yet with the information, right? Why? Why did it take so long? Why did it take so long that they come out with all the details? It doesn't make sense on so many levels. Because as I mentioned in the very beginning of this stream, you and me, we most probably have already spent our bucks on the Quest. For sure, right? The Quest is the most awesome headset right now. I love my Quest. I'm so in love with this headset. I could go on and on why I love the Quest so much, right? So we have spent our money on the Quest. We have spent our money on the Rift S, which is an amazing headset. I also love the Rift S. We have spent our money perhaps on the HP Reverb. And for sure, the enthusiasts like you and me, we have spent our money on the Valve Index. I have bought the Valve Index the first moment that it was available, right? So it is so hard to understand why Vive is coming out with this information only now, after we have all spent our money on these headsets, right? If they would have told us more details about the Vive Cosmos, for example, when the Valve Index went for pre-order, then lots of people would have probably thought like, hey, probably I should wait for the Vive Cosmos for all these reasons that I've just mentioned, right? But they didn't do it, and I truly have no idea why that is the case. If you have an idea why they came out with this information so late, I mean, they haven't come out with this information so late. They will come out with this information next week. If you have an idea why, then please do let us know in the comment section or in the chat right now. So the only reason that I can think of myself right now why I believe they waited so long is they first wanted to see all the competition. They wanted to see the pricing of all the other headsets, and then now give us a price that will be so amazing that we're going to change our minds about Vive and win us back, right? Because they're struggling, right? HTC is a company that's struggling. They need to win. They need to win with the Vive Cosmos, right? So they are, of course, they want to go for these prosumer, for business, and that makes sense as well. But also in the in the enterprise market, they are facing strong competition now with the Reverb that is available for $600. So who's going to buy the Vive Pro anymore? No one, right? So they have lots of competition, and actually it's going to be tough for them to survive. So now, if they come out with a price that is too expensive, I believe they're gone. Because if this headset is going to cost like $799 or even $699, I don't believe that they can compete in the market. I believe people are going to go for the HP Reverb, or people are going to go for the Rift S, and people are going to go for all the other headsets, right? So I believe they need to go for a price that is at least $599. That is what I believe is a price that could make some people buy this headset, right? Because the resolution is going to be better than the Rift S. But it's still going to be quite a tough sell for $499 because the Rift S is so good and so much cheaper, right? So I believe they should go for a $499 price if they want to stand any chance. And then still, lots of people are going to go for the Rift S. So what do you guys believe? What do you guys think? What would be the sweet spot for you? At what price would you guys say, yes, I'm going to go for an HTC Vive Cosmos? What would be your sweet spot for the Vive Cosmos? Please do let me know in the live chat. I would love to see what you guys think. What would be your sweet spot? What would be your price where you say, okay, I'm going to go for the Vive Cosmos? Effect $799, really? Wow. Satos $499, yes, $499 here too. Recycled $459, yeah. Trial under 600, okay. Counter debate $500. Brandon $499, wow. Okay, $499 seems to be the sweet spot, yeah. $499. After midnight $700, wow. Okay. Under 800. Wow. Jean-François Coté. Wow, not bad. 500 pounds. Counter debate. True Homie, 450. All right. Azar, 399, 499. Okay. Nile, 499 max. All right. Xenonino, 300 max. That would be amazing, but it's not gonna happen. Lawrence, my sweet spot is minus $800. I want them to pay me. $459. Push the button, $999. Really? You would buy it for $999? Wow. $500. Nigo Loto, $799. Wow. Yata PL would buy it for €666. Really? Wow. That is quite high. $499. Yeah, so I must tell you, I believe it's going to cost €599. That is my guess. That is my wild guess. I'd be really happy if it would cost $499. And I would be friggin' blown away if they sell this device for $399. If they sell this device for $399 with the HP Reverb, panels, IPD adjustment, and all this stuff for $399, I would be crazy. I would give HTC like another chance. $499 would still be good. $599, I think it's gonna be. $699, you're complete idiots. That's what I believe. I also don't. Paul Revere, I also don't think it's going to cost $399. I don't think it's going to cost $399. Yeah. So. All right, guys. So that's the price. That's one thing where HTC can screw themselves up, like in a really bad way. And HTC, I could pretty much imagine that they do this because for lots of decisions, for lots of business decisions that HTC has done in the past, I only could scratch my head. Really. So everything is possible. Everything is possible, and I'm really excited for next week. But now, I must tell you another problem that I see with HTC and where they can still screw themselves up like heavily. And that problem, my dear friends, that problem is customer service. Because the HTC Vive customer service sucks. It is a pain in the ass. It is the biggest problem that I see with HTC. And if HTC doesn't 100% turn around, they are gone. And I must tell you that unfortunately, the HTC Vive customer service is still a big pain in the butt. As you can probably remember, I had a little run-in with the HTC Vive customer service. I think it was like a year ago, or a bit longer than a year ago. As you can remember, I destroyed my original HTC Vive by simply sweating. Yeah, I played lots of sports games and I sweated my Vive to death, and they took my Vive hostage, and they wanted to have like 200 plus euro for the repair or something, and they didn't want to repair it, even though it was only a few months old, right? So there was Sweatgate, exactly, counter debate. It was just such a big pain in the ass. Crazy. And then after I dragged it into the public onto this channel, suddenly everything worked out. I got a new Vive and everything was good again. But until now, I still get angry emails from Vive customers who as a last bit, turn to me and tell me, Sebastian, I have this huge problem with the Vive customer service. I sweat into my Vive, and they don't want to repair it, or my control is broke, and they hold them hostage right now. So what has changed since my videos? Nothing. And you know what? Just recently, this happened. My base station. My Vive base station 1.0 broke. After like 1 year and 8 months or so, it broke. It didn't work anymore. And well, in Europe, we have like a 2 years warranty by law. Yeah, and I happily contacted the HTC Vive customer service. Yeah, not revealing that I am MRTV and I can totally drag this whole thing into the public. And I told them like hey, my base station, it broke. My base station broke, and please repair it. Okay, so I sent them my number here, the serial number of this thing, and they said, yeah, dear Sebastian, no, sorry, we can't repair your base station. And by the way, this base station was only mounted to my wall. I didn't move it around, nothing. It was just there on the wall doing its thing, and then suddenly didn't work anymore. Yeah, so they told me, Sebastian, sorry, no, it's already out of warranty. Please have a look at the HTC warranty card. It says only 1 year of warranty. Yeah, then I told them, yeah, but we are in the European Union and I have like 2 years of warranty. Right? And then they said, no, not gonna happen. Not gonna happen. Only 1 year. Look at our warranty card. You have to pay for that repair, period. That's what they said. And then I said, like, hey guys, but could you still repair it? Because it was only mounted to the wall. And could you, out of goodwill, please replace it? Please? Out of goodwill? And I didn't play the MRTV card at all. Yeah, I was still just this normal customer. And then I got a very interesting reply. You know what kind of reply I got? I got the following reply. They said to me, sorry, we cannot replace it from goodwill because we are working on the strict rules of our Taiwanese headquarters. And these rules say no goodwill at all. People have to pay for their for their repairs if they are over 1 year, no matter where they are. Boom. And you know what? I simply didn't want to fight. I was tired. I could have dragged it here on the channel. I could have made a big thing out of this base station, and but I was too tired. I have so many other things to do on this channel. I didn't want to bring out the fight again. So now here in this video, I'm kind of bringing it out. I just want to let you know the HTC Vive customer service is still terrible. With this Vive customer service, I cannot recommend you to buy any HTC product. And that also includes the Vive Cosmos. So they must prove that their customer service got much better. But it didn't get better. It's the same shitty customer service all over again. And I just felt it myself with this Vive, with this base station. It's not even 2 years old, and they don't want to replace it to me. And it was just on the wall. So you know what I did? I simply bought a new friggin' base station for 150 euro. Thank you, HTC. Crazy, right? So the Vive customer service is still such a terrible pain in the ass. And no matter how great the Vive Cosmos is going to be, if they don't shoot themselves in the foot with the price, I still will have a hard time to recommend this device because the Vive customer service sucks. Okay, MRTV rant over. Yeah. Do you agree with me that the HTC Vive customer service sucks? Please say yes in the chat right now. Please say yes in the chat right now. And if you have made a bad experience with the Vive customer service, then write yes in capital letters, exclamation mark, exclamation mark, exclamation mark. Satos da. Very nice. Niall says hell yeah. Yeah, that was a very, very good rant here on MRTV. And I know how much you missed the MRTV rants, right? God, I missed this myself too. Yeah, my dear friends. My dear friends. And Nigo Lotto says no. So there was also some good stories. Yeah. So, you know, I cannot generalize, right? But I must tell you from my experience here in Germany, the HTC Vive customer service sucks. And from the many emails that you're still sending me as a last resort and hope that MRTV is going to help you bring your case to the public, I must come to the conclusion that the HTC Vive customer service still is a big pain in the ass. Dear HTC Vive, I know that you're going to watch this video. If your customer service has changed, get in touch with me. Tell me how it has changed. Get in touch with me and tell me why you didn't replace my base station. Why I had to pay 150 euro for my base station after not even 2 years. Please get in touch with me. Tell me why. And then I will totally tell the public that you have changed, if you have changed. But just from what I can tell here, I must come to the conclusion that your customer service is not on par with the customer service that we see with Oculus, that we see with other companies. Yeah. All right, my dear friends. So finally, tell me why, Yasin. Backstreet Boys, yeah. Tell me why. Ooh. Yeah, my dear friends, it was time for another MRTV rant, I think. Thumbs up if you enjoyed this MRTV rant. It has been way too long for it has been way too long time without MRTV rant. Yeah, my dear friends, that's it for this live stream. I truly hope that you enjoyed this live stream. And if you enjoyed this live stream, and if you want more MRTV live streams in the future again, tell me. Please give it a thumbs up and tell me in the comment section. Please do tell me. And well, I'm going to have lots of interesting news for you about MRTV here in the future. Some things are going to drastically change. And yeah, so you can look forward to interesting news about MRTV here in the future. And yeah, that's what I have to say. So if you enjoyed this live stream, please give it a thumbs up. If you love this channel, then please tell other people about MRTV. And why don't you tweet and retweet my tweets? Like later, I'm going to tweet about this live stream. So it would be amazing if you would retweet this live stream's tweet if you enjoyed this live stream, right? And simply spread the word about this. FOV, I don't yet know about it. We will find out, but I believe it's going to be the standard 110, but we don't know. Yeah, so please do share this live stream and spread the news that MRTV is very, very good. Yeah, and of course also, oops, I got 10 euros. Wow, thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yassin, for your 10 euro contribution. Man, it means so much to me, man. And I think this was the only contribution this time. It's okay, man. It means even more important. Thank you so much. Thank you so much, Yassin, for your 10 euro. It means so much to me. Yeah, do share this with everyone and tell them that MRTV is a great channel. All right, my dear friends, that's everything that I got for you today. I truly hope that you enjoyed it. If yes, give it a thumbs up. And if you have not yet subscribed to MRTV yet, do so now. And of course, click on the bell button so that you don't miss anything. That's it, and I'm looking forward to see you in the next episode. Mom? Do we still have beer?